to our channel. Please subscribe to your chapter books read aloud. My Weird School Days 7, Dr. Brad Has Gone Mad by Dan Gutman. Last time we left off at chapter 2 where AJ and Mr. Klutz and Miss Coco said that AJ's poem was brilliant. Now we're going to be in chapter 3. Chapter 3, Dork School. Dr. Brad looks like one of those mad scientists in the movies who traps people into a dentist chair and removes their brain. He's an old guy who wears a bow tie, suspenders, and those weird glasses that only cover one eye. What's up with that? And he has a crazy hair, like he put his finger into a light bulb socket. Someday, somebody should get that guy a comb for his birthday. He is a scary looking. Dr. Brad isn't like a camp counselor. Camp counselors play games, sing songs, and take you on hikes. Dr. Brad is the kind of counselor who just talks to you, which is no fun at all. Talking is boring, especially when you're talking to grown-ups. Counselors are for kids who are different, like kids who are smarter or dumber than anybody else, or kids who learn faster or slower than anybody else, or kids who have problems, or kids who don't have problems, or kids who are left-handed or colorblind. In other words, counselors are for everybody. So this is the young genius I heard about, Dr. Brad said. He talks funny. If you read this with a grown-up, ask the grown-up to read Dr. Brad's line. It will be hilarious. Dr. Brad took out a magnifying glass and looked it in my eye. Then he looked in my ears. Then he looked in my mouth. Then he looked up in my nose. You could tell if someone's a genius by looking at their boogers, I asked. That's amazing. Ha 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 ha, laughed Dr. Brad. Most amusing. What if I am a genius, I asked. Would that mean I don't have to go to school anymore? I already know, because I already know everything. No, Dr. Brad said. That would mean we would send you to a special school for genius kids. Did you ever hear that Dirk School, AJ? Asked Miss Coco. Dirk School? Of course I've heard of Dirk School. Everybody in our town knows about Dirk School. We call it Dork School. It's filled with genius dorks. We're afraid that we might be holding you back there at elementary school, Mr. Klutz told me. You always say school is boring. AJ, you're like a young flower, Miss Coco said. If you went to Dirk, they would water you and give you sunshine to help you grow and bloom. I don't want to be a flower, I yelled. I don't want to get water. I want to stay here with my friends. Dork School is filled with dorks. I promise I won't say any more. Please don't send me to Dork. Please. Calm down, AJ, said Miss Coco. Dr. Brad just wants to run a few tests. I don't want to go to Dork School. I decided that nobody would ever think I was a genius. I wouldn't let them. I want to ask you a few questions, AJ, Dr. Brad said. What is 2 plus 2? 5, I lied. Said Dr. Brad. Grown-ups always say, when you're thinking. Nobody knows why. How would you spell zebra cat? Asked Dr. Brad. Dog. D-O-G. I lied. Said Dr. Brad. Who was the first president of the United States? A penguin named Binky. I lied. Said Dr. Brad. What do you think, Doctor? asked Mr. Klutz. This young man is very interesting subject, Dr. Brad said. Uh-oh, he said it. He said I was interesting. That could mean anything. Do you think he might be a genius? Asked Miss Coco. The poems he's written are very creative. I will need to do further tests, Dr. Brad said. AJ, come with me to room 104. No, not room 104. Room 104 is a mysterious secret room where they put the crazy kids. There are strange sounds and weird machines in there. Everybody says that's where Dr. Brad takes out your brain and puts a monkey brain in its place. When kids go to room 104, they never come out again. I thought I was gonna die. Chapter 4, Dr. Brad is weird. Dr. Brad gave me a little push to the room 104. There were signs on the wall that said, respect others, be considerate, express your feelings. There were a lot of bookshelves too. Some weird-looking machines and a couch. That's what you're lying on. Don't want to remove your brain. Actually, I had been to this room before. One time, our security guard, Officer Spence, went crazy and used Dr. Brad's lie detector machine to see if I stole my own peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That was weird. Officer Spence makes no sense. Lie on the couch, AJ, Dr. Brad told me. Are you gonna take out my brain and give me a monkey brain? I asked. No, Dr. Brad said. I just want to look at Z's picture and tell me what you see. I lay on the couch, but I was ready to jump and run away in case he tried to open my skull. Dr. Brad held out a piece of white cardboard in front of me. It looked like somebody spilled ink on it. What do you see here, AJ? It looks like somebody spilled some ink on the cardboard, I replied. Is that all? Dr. Brad asked. Don't you see a giant spider who is jumping out of a pogo stick inside a volcano? No, I said, looking at the card more closely. Dr. Brad didn't look happy. He took out another card with a different ink blot on it and put it in front of my face. And what do you see here? It looks like another ink blot, I told him. Look very closely, Dr. Brad said. Don't you see a hot dog chasing donuts through the tunnel, or a big piece of cheese playing Scrabble with two unicorns, or a man in a red coat eating pistachio with nuts in a swimming pool? Dr. Brad was getting all excited. His eyebrows were jumping up and down. I looked at the card again. Nope, I said. Looks like an ink blot to me. Interesting, Dr. Brad said, as he shook his head and took out another card. How about this one? I guess maybe it looks like a little like a cloud, I said, trying to be helpful. Don't you see the umbrella being crushed by the hippopotamus? The bicycle in the sky with no rider on it? The train that is swallowed by the giant boa constrictor? Nope, I said. I don't see any of those things. How can you not see that? Dr. Brad yelled, waving his arms around. It is so obvious. Are you blind? It is right there. Can't you see, Big Snake? Why can't you see that? I don't know, I said. I just don't see it. Dr. Brad ripped out the last picture into a bunch of little pieces. Go back to your class, AJ, Dr. Brad said. I will have to do further tests. I made a dash for the door if he had a chance to change his mind and give me his monkey brain. As I ran to the hall, I can still hear him say, interesting, over and over again. Chapter 5, Boys and Girls, tomorrow. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Bye, guys. Hope I see you next time, and I hope we can. If there's any chat on the bottom, I want you to comment something or hit the like button. I hope you can do that because I never see anybody hit the like button. I really want you guys to hit the subscribe button. Really, then I'll play a video game with you guys. Actually, maybe no. Bye.